Hey guys, Mark here. I hope you're all doing well. In today's tutorial, I would like to show you another stitching style that you can use to decorate your bracelets with. This is the so-called barbed wire stitch, and it was designed by Lori AndTed Potter, who are quite the stitching masters. Now, as far as stitching this bracelet goes, you're going to need a cobra knot paracord bracelet, which we're going to decorate using some microcord. You're also going to need a lacing needle, as well as some scissors and a lighter. With these supplies ready, let's begin by setting up our bracelet. I have a pre-tied cobra knot bracelet here, as well as my microcord and lacing needle. I'm going to start on the underside of the bracelet and tuck my cord under a few sections in order to secure it. Once you've done that, come to the top side of the bracelet. And we're now going to set up two horizontal lines in the middle of the bracelet. So come to the right side and come back down to the underside of the bracelet. Then we're going to go back up. Then towards the left side again. This creates two parallel horizontal lines that we're going to use to tie our barbed wire stitch onto. Make sure that these two cords are a bit loose. You don't want them too tight or the bracelet won't close properly, and your stitching will also look better if you loosen up these two cords. Now let's put this bracelet into a jig and then start stitching. We're going to start our stitching by coming through the first cobra knot on the bottom of our bracelet. We're then going to go under the two middle cords, coming from the top towards the bottom. With this, we make a wrap around our two middle cords, and we do a second one the same way. So under the two cords from top to bottom. Then we're going to place our cord in between the two cobra knots at the top. With this we have done one stitch. The second one will start between the next two cobra knots on the right side. And we again wrap around our cord two times around the two middle cords. This time starting from the bottom, coming under the two middle cords towards the top. And again. Then finish the stitch by traveling through the cobra knot on the bottom of the bracelet. With this we have done our second stitch. The third one is done exactly the same way as the first one. So we do it by traveling through the third cobra knot at the bottom. Then travel under the two middle cords from top to bottom and wrap around two times. Then finish in between the two cobra knots at the top. Now let's do one more stitch for good measure. We're going to start in between the two cobra knots at the top. Then go under the two middle cords from bottom towards the top side and do two wraparounds. Then finish your stitch by going into the cobra knot on the bottom of the bracelet. We're going to continue stitching until we come to the right side, and then we're going to finish the bracelet. I have stitched the bracelet, and all there's left to do is to go on the underside of the bracelet and tuck our stitching cord on the bottom of the bracelet. With this, we have stitched a cobra knot bracelet using the barbed wire stitch. So guys, I hope you enjoyed this tutorial. It wasn't particularly hard, I think, and it does produce quite an unique stitch. Thank you, and see you next time.